Okay, as usual, we start with sitting, warming up. Roll your mat today. Now, normally, if you can sit down on the floor directly, you can sit down on the floor directly. But today, I give you an option. If you roll your mat, you place it horizontal like what we did before, or this time you make it vertical. So you are sitting on your perineum. It's a little bit uncomfortable if you're not used to it. So the main purpose of sitting that way is to sensitize, make your sit bone more sensitive, and you will be able to feel the separation of the sit bone. If you feel not comfortable here, place it horizontal, place it horizontal, okay? If you don't feel uncomfortable, you sit only on your perineum. So there will be more sensitivity on your sit bones. So you will feel more then, okay? Now from here, raise your arms in front of you, interlock your fingers, turn the palms out, and then inhale, raise the arms up. Now, as you can see from the playback, some of you, your arms, look at the screen, your arms is slightly bent. I want you to move your arms slightly forward, straighten the arms first. Arms straight, arms straight. Only after you can maintain arms straight, you move closer to your ear. If you're not able to move closer to your ear, maintain arms straight. We need to stretch the arms as well. We need to stretch the arms as well. And then now push the base of your palm up to lengthen the side trunk and then open up the space in our spine. Release your thighs down, release the thighs down. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Keep lengthening. Now move the outer armpit forward so that you're not compressing the base of your neck. And then exhale, release. Once again, change the interlock of your fingers. Turn the palms out and then inhale, raise the arms up. Now think about long. Make sure your arms are straight. Your arms are straight. Make sure you're not bending your arms. Arms are straight. If you find it difficult to make it straight when you are beside your arms are beside your ears, move it slightly forward. It's okay. Move it slightly forward and make it straight, and then keep pushing up to lengthen. If this is what you can do here. Otherwise, if you don't have too much restriction on your shoulder, you move your arm closer to your ear, beside your ears. And then now roll the outer armpit, this part. Outer armpit, you roll forward. As you roll forward, you release the base of your neck. Maintain there, maintain there. Keep the spine long, keep the side trunk long, keep the arms straight. Keep breathing. And then exhale, release. Come down. Close your eyes, breathe. Feel your shoulders, your arms, your upper back. Now, because in this class we do have beginners, those who are more experienced, go deeper into your own sensation and your awareness. So if you are a regular practitioner, you should know what to do. That's okay. Okay, just be patient. We need to be quite tolerant to many different kinds of people. Okay. Now, arms in front of the chest and then extend to the side. Extend to the side. Now, regular practitioners focus more on the bottom side of the arm to extend, not just focusing on the extension on the top. In the beginning, we can only feel the top part of the arm, and then slowly you need to be able to feel the bottom part of the arm extending. Now, shoulder not up, shoulder down, shoulder blade down. Now, right hand move closer and closer down towards the floor. And then don't compress the side trunk. Maintain the side trunk long, the right side trunk long. Right shoulder not moving forward, right shoulder moving back. Yes. And then turn the left palm towards the crown of the head and then extend over the head. Now maintain your bottom shoulder, roll back, and then turn the chest from right to left. Right chest, turn to the left, and then slightly look up to the ceiling. If you have a neck issue, your neck not comfortable, look forward. Look forward, no need to look up. If you don't have neck issue, look up. Now maintain right shoulder back, right chest move towards left. And then as if you want to move your sternum chest towards the ceiling. Yes, and then now press your left thigh down. Left thigh push down towards the floor. Maintain normal breathing. Now, those actually who have more mobility, now turn the top arm even more. Turn the top arm even more. Yes. And then inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, left hand slowly come down. If you're sitting on the round part of the cylinder, you need to control your body a little bit so you're not falling down. Yes. Now, left side of the trunk, lengthen. Don't compress. Lengthen the left side of the trunk and then roll the left shoulder back. Yes. And then now turn the right palm towards the crown of the head and then extend over the head. Maintain your left shoulder back. Now turn the left chest towards the right chest. If you have no neck issues, look up towards the ceiling. If you have neck issue, look forward. That's fine. Now, right thigh press down towards the floor. Right thigh press down towards the floor. Now, keep the side trunk long. You should feel the right side of your trunk extended. You should feel the stretch on the right side. The left side, you should not feel compression. You may not feel the extension on the left side, but you should feel there is no compression. Breathe. And then slowly come up back to the center. And then exhale, release. Once again, palm in front of the chest and then extend to the side. Now lift the chest up, shoulder down, and then turn towards your right. Those who have long vertical cylinder of your mat, you can have your right hand on top of your mat now. If you have your horizontal mat, then your right hand will be on the floor. Now very gently pull your left hand, pull from the outside of your right knee and then turn. As you turn, suck in your back ribs. Suck in the back ribs, sternum chest up and then turn. Now you don't, as I mentioned this before, in warm-up stage, you don't need to go to 100%. Now first look towards your left shoulder. Look towards the left shoulder, not right, left shoulder. Look forward. First, look forward. So you are looking forward, looking towards your left shoulder, and then turn the left chest towards the right chest. Turn the left chest towards the right chest as you turn your head towards the left side. Now maintaining the chest turning from left to right, and then now turn the head to look at your right shoulder. Look towards your right shoulder. Shoulder down. And then slowly come back to the center. Exhale, turn towards the left. No need to go to 100%. No need to go to 100%. Now gently, right hand, pull your left knee gently, and then suck in your back ribs, and then lift the chest up as you turn. As you turn. Now from here, I want you to look towards your right shoulder. If you can see the screen, look at me. Some of you, your head is like this. I don't want your head like this. The head is straight. And then look towards your right shoulder. And then now right chest, move towards the left chest. Turn the right chest towards the left chest. And then look towards your right shoulder. Maintain turning right chest towards the left chest. And then look towards the left shoulder. If your neck issue, don't turn. Just look forward. And then slowly come back to the center and then release. Good. Now take your mat out. Sit on the floor. Change the cross of your legs. Move your buttock flesh out. Have your palms in front of your legs. Lift the chest and then walk your hands forward slowly. Look between your hands. Keep your chest forward. Imagine you want to place your chest in front of your shin bone. In front of your shin bone. Once you come to your maximum and then release the head and then stay here. You will feel there is a stretching on the lower part of the back. Keep the arms long. Keep the side trunk long. Breathe. Slowly look up. Walk your hands back. Place your hands behind you and then change the cross of your legs. Take the buttock flesh out. Place your palm in front of your shin bone. Lift the chest, lengthen from the front of the body, and then walk your hands forward, look between your hands. Walk your hands forward, look between your hands. Now, for some people, you may need to wiggle to the left and the right so that your groin have space. Okay, you can wiggle to the left, wiggle to the right, until you come to your maximum already, and then release the head. Release the head. You will feel your arms are stretched towards the front, your side trunk is stretched. And for some people, especially very tight lower back, your lower back is stretched. Enjoy the sensation here. Look up, walk your hands back, and then join your feet together, and then push yourself up. Stand in Tadasana. Okay, now today we are going to revise and spread your mat now. If you have only one mat, spread your mat now. We're going to revise Surya Namaskar. Okay, from your practice, I noticed that the most difficult part is actually Chaturanga. As I said before, for beginners, you don't have to do Chaturanga, you just lie flat on the ground. So the most difficult part I find for you guys is from Chaturanga, going into upward facing dog or go into Bhujangasana, cobra, and then come back down and then go up. I think this is the most difficult one. So I want to show you again what was the common mistake and how we can improve on our practice. Now, don't think yoga is very anal, but the correct type of practice, you will benefit so much more. It's not about the shape, it's not about whether you can do or not, it's about how you do. So it's better to do a good job than to do a complete job. Even if you cannot do the full pose, it's okay, it's okay. Now first, look, we come from downward facing dog, and then we go to plank, and then as you come down, try to come down, not buttock first. So I realize some of you are doing this, and then you come down. I know this is easier, but you are not training your strength. So Surya Namaskar is both training your flexibility and your strength at the same time. So you also need to apply some strength here. So what I want you to do is, from plank, as you come down, you imagine the front part of the body, the whole part of the body, as if come down to the floor at the same time. So don't make your hip go down first. So you need to imagine you are coming down everything at the same time. So you are almost, as you come down, you are resisting the floor. Your palm is just resisting the floor, and then you come all the way down. Okay? Point number one. Point number one. Then as you come down, you can choose either you do a cobra pose, we call the Bhujangasana, or you want to do upward facing dog. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So once you come down here, if you want to do cobra, you place your feet flat now. Then you just come out slightly, and then that's it. And then you stay here. You stay here. That's all. Now, if you want to go to upper facing dog, you need to tuck in the toes. Upper facing dog, there are two variations you can try. For beginners, you can try tuck in the toes and then just push yourself up. Okay, and then you just stay here. You see, knee is not on the floor. If knee is on the floor, you might as well do cobra. Knee is the up. Okay, now second variation for more regular practitioners, they are slightly more advanced. Now you curl the toes forward. Okay, you can curl back and forward. So this one you can choose. Then, as you come down again into Chaturanga, you can curl the toes back. As you come down again, not the buttock go down first. Don't do that. Not the buttock go down first. If you're going from upper facing dog, you need to come down all at one go. Okay? The exception is if you are doing cobra, because your buttock is already on the floor, you have the chest down. Okay? Then from there, when you go to downward facing dog, you can have your knees on the floor first, come to tabletop. then you push yourself up. Understand that? Okay? Now, focus on this part of Surya Namaskar. Let's do. We normally stand about 1/4 of the mat so that our palm have some space. Okay? Now stand in Tadasana. Move your body weight to the heel. So don't stand here. Stand here, you're pushing your lower back. Stand on the heel. Roll the sacrum down. Pull the thighs up. Chest up. Shoulder back and down. And then stay here. Now inhale, raise the arms up. And then exhale, come forward all the way. If you find it really difficult, you can bend your legs slightly. Okay? And then inhale, extend the spine, fingertips on the floor. Extend the spine, fingertips on the floor. Then bend the legs, palm down, walk. 1, 2, 3. Downward facing dog. Stay in downward facing dog. Remember, your downward facing dog should look like a pyramid shape. This one, most people are doing very well. So just try to do a better job now. Roll your outer armpit towards your heel. And then move your sit bone back and up. Lengthen the spine, straighten the legs. If your heel cannot touch the floor, that's okay. Now, this is the difficult one for most people. Look up and then move the body weight forward and then come to plank. In the plank, don't move the buttock up. Roll the sacrum towards the heel. Then bend the elbow and then slowly come down at the same time. Now choose whether you're going to do cobra or upward facing dog. For upward facing dog, push up. Then roll your toes forward. Then roll it back. Everyone now bend the elbow, slowly come down. One more time, push up, upward facing dog. Roll your toes. And then now go back to downward facing dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg lead, 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. And then exhale, lean forward and down. Inhale, arms over the head. And then come up. Exhale, release. Close your eyes and breathe. Okay? The first round of Surya Namaskar of the day usually is slow, which is fine. So we're going to go slightly quicker on the second round. Feet together, Tadasana. Arms by the side. Move your body weight back. Roll the sacrum down. Thighs pull up. Chest up. Shoulder back and down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, full pose. Come down. Inhale, half pose. Extend your spine. Then bend the legs. Left leg go back first. Left leg 1, 2, 3. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Do a good pyramid pose. Okay, I know this is the difficult one. Let's try. Look up, inhale, come to plank, roll your sacrum towards your heel. Now, as you bend your elbow, elbow goes back, and then very, very slowly come down all the way. Okay? Now, keep your toes tucked in. You want to do upward facing dog. Now, push yourself up. Upward facing dog. Roll the toes forward. And then now roll the toes back, and then come back, Chaturanga. You can go down to the floor. One more time, push up. Roll the toes. And then now go back, downward facing dog. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg first, halfway forward, 1. Right leg, 2. Left leg, 3. And then exhale all the way down. Inhale, arms over the head. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Close your eyes, breathe. You get the hang of it now? Yes? Good. Last round. In the last round, you can choose your right leg or left leg to go back, or if you want to, you can jump. Of course, we mentioned before, if you got lower back pain, you got hip issue, you have got knee issue, you got ankle issue, don't jump. Menstruation, don't jump. Otherwise, you can choose to jump. Okay? Stand in Tadasana, be on the heel, sacrum down, thighs up, chest up, shoulder blade down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down all the way. Inhale, extend the spine, look forward. Exhale, bend the legs, jump. Breathe. Do a good pyramid shape. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look forward, inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, jump or walk. And then exhale, come down, lean forward and down. Inhale, arms over the head, come up. Exhale, release. Open your feet, close your eyes, breathe. I think you guys are getting the hang of it now. Just from the screen, from the glimpses I can see, seems to be better than Tuesday. Since you are now better, I want you to have this memory. Don't forget. Let's do just one last time. One last time. Okay? One last time, Surya Namaskar. Don't forget how it's done. And don't be in a hurry. Even if your timing is slower than my guided timing, it's okay. Take your time. Take your time to follow up. You don't have to be in the exact timing. Okay? Now, feet together. We are standing about 1/4 in front of the mat. Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, all the way down, full pose. Inhale, half pose. Extend your spine. Then bend the legs, walk or jump. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look up and then come to plank. Roll the sacrum back. And then exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look forward, inhale, jump. Exhale, lean forward and down. Inhale, arms over the head, come up. Exhale, release. Well done, well done. That's much better. That's not much better. Okay. Now, I also want to revise the high lunge variations because on Tuesday, some of us are not exactly doing it correctly. So I want to revise this. But before we start, watch this one. Watch this one. We come up, come down, and then we take one leg back. Some of you, look at my front leg. Some of you, you are doing this. See your front leg? This is a sharp angle. I don't want this. I want you If you find it difficult, you move your back leg away. Then you can get into about a right angle. As you drop your buttock, this right angle becomes smaller. Then you extend the leg back and then maintain that. Okay, front leg. Watch the front leg. Watch the front leg. Some of you, you're doing here, which is not right. I need you to do here. Okay, now let's try. Stand in front of your mat, 1/4 away from the edge. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale all the way down. Now inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, left leg go back. So now left leg, leap one big step back. One really big step back. And then your hands can go slightly further back to be in line with the front leg. Now in your front leg, first check the right leg, shin bone is perpendicular. After the shin bone is perpendicular, move the back leg until you come to about 90 degrees first. Yes. And then from here, release the back leg a little bit, drop the buttock. Drop the buttock as much as you can. Maintain the buttocks down. Extend the back leg straight as much as you can. You can still keep the move your back leg back if you want to. You should feel the stretch in your groin. Stretch in your groin. Now, from here, the right knee push out. Right arm resist. Resist the right arm and then the right knee push. Push into your right arm. Yes, and then you'll feel both groins actually working and stretching. Good. Buttock more down. Stretch the back leg more. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Gyakbi, your leg is still sharp angle. You are here. You are here. Move back. Move your leg back. Move your leg back. Yes. Yes. Better. Better. Now drop the buttock. Extend the back leg. Good. Now, have the palms down and then jump and change leg. You may need to adjust if you want to. That's okay. Now, from here, make sure your left leg shin bone is perpendicular. Then, drop your buttock, extend the back leg. Drop the buttock, extend the back leg as much as you can. Good. And then now, left knee, push into left arm, resist. Left knee, push into left arm and resist. Breathe. Good. Buttock more down. Right leg more back. Feel the stretch. Feel the stretch. This is an active stretch. You will not hurt yourself. It's an active stretch. So you can go as much as you can take it. Just dropping the buttock down and stretching the leg back. Good. Now, back leg, come forward, join the feet together. And then hands on the hips. Inhale, come up. Good. Better, better. Maybe last Tuesday was the first time you are doing this pose. So if you didn't get it the first time, that's okay. That's why we need to keep practicing and we'll keep repeating what we do. That's fine. Okay? It's not meant as a criticism when I say, oh, you guys didn't do well, so we are doing it. It's not a criticism. It's only an observation so that we all can improve. That's all. That's all. Now, the second variation we're going to do is jumping. Now, let's try to do this. Let's try to do it together. Okay? Now, the jumping, some people find it difficult is because you're not jumping high enough. So when you swap your leg, it feels like your leg is stuck in the middle and it cannot go forward. Yeah? So you need to keep pressing the palm and then jump the buttock higher. Then you can swap better. Okay? Now let's try. Let's try. Come here. Stand in front of your mat, feet together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. And then now, no need to jump yet. Just left leg, go one big step back. Now, take your palm closer to the same line as your foot closer. Okay, for beginners, you can move slightly. You can move slightly in front. That's okay. That becomes easier. Now, press the palm hard. Press the palm hard. As you jump, push your buttock higher and then swap. Let's go. Swap. Again, push the buttock higher, palm press, and then swap. Push, swap, and then swap. Right leg forward. Now left leg forward. Right leg forward. Left leg forward. Right leg forward. One more. Left leg forward. Okay, stay here. Breathe. Breathe. Okay. Now, the second variation of the jumping is you jump on the outside. So everyone left leg is forward now. As you jump the right leg forward, jump to the outside of your right hand. Okay, now let's go. 1, 2, 3, jump. Yes. And then now change. Yes. Jump again. Left leg. Right leg. You see your palm is still keep pressing. That gives you the stability. Your palm is pressing. Okay? Now go. Jump. Okay. One more set. Right leg. Jump. Left leg. Jump. Okay. Last one is a bit funny. You need to jump your right leg in between two hands. And then left leg come forward, join the feet together, hands on the hips, and inhale, come up. Good. You see, this is a very good combination for mobility and stability. Your hip needs to be open enough so you can jump. So there is flexibility. Your palm, your legs need to be strong enough to jump up and then come down. So there is also strength. And as you are practicing this, you need endurance. So this is a very good combination exercise. You have flexibility in there, you have stability in there, you also have endurance at the same time. Okay? Now catch your breath. We have beginners here. Catch your breath, that's okay. The next set that we did for the high lunge is mainly to train the legs to be stable, And there are two variations. One variation is without the back leg coming up. So if you are still having difficulty to have the strength in your legs, stay with the first variation. The second variation, where we lift the leg up, later I will explain more. Because some of you are not quite doing it, but that's okay, Okay, now let's try the first variation. Stand in front of the mat, Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down all the way. Inhale, chest up, extend the spine, and then exhale, left leg, one big step back, to go to our high lunge. Okay? Now in high lunge here, make sure your side trunk is resting onto the thigh. You need to learn how to rest your body weight onto the thigh to train the top leg, to train the front leg here. So here, mainly is the front leg is supporting you. Of course, the back leg is also important, but the front leg is supporting your weight. Once the front leg is supporting your weight, arms over the head, and then you look forward. You will feel the strength of your front leg. Feel that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palm down. Swap the legs by jumping. Now left leg is in front. Left leg is in front. Now adjust yourself so that the whole side trunk is resting onto the thigh. You need to use your front leg to help you to support. Now here, look at my leg. If your shin bone is not 90 degrees, you don't have enough strength. Come to 90 degrees. But don't go forward. Come to 90 degrees. This is strongest. Okay? And the arms over the head. Arms over the head. Now extend the arm forward as you extend the back leg. Extend the arm as you extend the back leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms down. Join the right foot forward. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Good. Now, you can take a rest. And I'm going to explain a little bit more to you. Now, the next variation, you should not try to straighten the bottom leg, because we want to train the strength of the bottom leg. I know this one is actually a preparation for Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3 pose. Okay, it's a preparation. But I don't want you to straighten the leg, because when your legs are not strong enough, when your muscles are not strong enough, you will be standing on your hip joint. So you'll be standing like this, your leg. This is your hip joint. And you will not be properly supporting your spine. Okay? Watch the correct one first. I will show you what we are going to do. From high lunge, you rest your body weight onto the front leg, extend the arms first. Now from here, you can lift up slightly, but not too much, Move the weight. It's about move the weight forward. Move the weight forward until you feel the back leg can just lift up. Okay, and then you go back, and then your arms down. Okay, now I do the wrong one for you. Some of you, as you do this, you were doing like this. Okay, when you do like this, watch. If your leg is not strong enough, this is what you would do. You'll be standing on the hip. So it will be like this. See? Standing on the hip. But it's not. You should be here. You're not standing like this. Okay? So I don't want you to be singing. So you learn how to stand on bent leg first. Because the more that you try to straighten, your hip will go this way. It's like you're standing like this. This is standing on hip, not standing on muscle. So you should be able to standing like this, even when your leg is going back. Instead, you'll be standing like this. Okay, now let's try. Everyone, let's try. Stand in front of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, extend the spine forward. And then exhale, left leg, one big step back. High lunge. Now, don't be in a hurry. Catch your breath. Be centered. Understand your front leg. Understand your back leg. You are now resting the body weight onto the front leg. Left leg is supporting. And then now raise your arms over the head. Now feel the front leg strength. Now slowly move the body weight forward. Even if your leg cannot lift up, doesn't matter. Just move the body weight forward until you feel the back leg becomes light. Then lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back. Come back to high lunge. Okay, I let you rest. Join the feet together. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. One of the indicators is that when you are bent leg on here, you can still feel your stomach is touching your thigh. You can still feel the stomach is touching your thigh. Then you are bending enough. If you don't feel your stomach is touching the thigh, you are standing up too high. That's when you are not training the muscle. You're not training the strength of your own leg. Ready? Second side. Let's do. Let's do. Come. Stand in front of the mat. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale. Come down. Inhale. Extend the spine. Exhale. Right leg. One big step. High lunge. One big step. High lunge. Now, don't be in a hurry. Be mindful of the pose. Now, slowly rest your trunk, your stomach onto the front leg. Front leg is the main supporting leg. Back leg is the main leg is the front leg. The supporting leg is the back one. Now, arms over the head. Feel the strength on the front leg. Move the body weight forward. If you cannot lift the back leg, doesn't matter. Just move the weight forward until you're only tiptoe. If you can, lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back leg go back. Arms down. Join the feet together. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Okay, open your feet. Close your eyes, rest here. Allow your heartbeat to equalize. Good. I give you another 30 seconds. Take your time. Okay. Now pull your mat all the way to the wall. On Tuesday, we used the guideline of this is halfway. We are doing 6-4. Today, we're going to do 30%, 70%. So stand on about 30% in front. About 30% in front. Feet together. Feet together. So this one will challenge us a little bit more. Okay, I give you a choice. If you have very tight hamstring, your hip joint is very stiff, you go back to 40% instead of 30% forward. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down. Bend the legs, bend the legs. Now, left leg, go back. Now, yes, on Tuesday, we have the mount on the floor, heel on the wall. This position is not the final position, but we learn this position so that you can feel your heel. Your heel is a very important component in this pose. Now, for beginners, you stay with that so that you can make the same connection. For regular students, I want you now, the heel comes down to the floor. And then the left foot turn out 60, 70 degrees. So your heel now is down, or you can choose to be up on the wall. Up to you. Okay? Now from here, pull the front leg thigh. You want to pull this thigh back towards the wall in order to straighten the leg. Yes. Now front leg, foot, lift up, only the heel on the wall, on the floor. Lift the front foot up. As you lift the front foot up, can you feel this thigh move back towards the wall? I want you to keep pulling this back. Use your right hand, hold the hip here. Hold the hip here, keep pushing this hip back. Then only you release the front foot, slowly come down to the floor. Yes. And then stay here in half position. Stay here in half position. Front leg, the front foot, inner heel, inner mount, big toe, press down, press down. Now, back leg, keep pushing your back heel, keep pushing your back heel. Now, we're going to do a simplified version of Parivrtta Trikonasana, Revolving Triangle Pose, but it's a simplified version. Left hand, place on the inside of your right foot. Final position is on the outside, but we're going to place it on the inside of your right foot. Left hand on the hip, then you turn your body towards the right side. Turn the body. As you turn the body, imagine your belly wants to turn out. Turn out your belly. Turn out your belly. Yes. Now you need to push the back heel strong. At the same time, the front leg, big mount, big toe, press. Yes. And then the chest is facing your right side. Then extend the right hand up. Just stay like this. Just stay like this. Breathe. Okay, look down, hands down, back leg, come forward, join the feet together, hands on the hips, and then inhale, come up. Good. Did you feel that? We still have one side, one more side. We still have the left side. Okay, inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, come forward and down. Okay, and then now bend the right leg. And the right leg, one big step back. Beginners have the heel up the wall. I want you to make the connection because when your heel comes down, you may not feel the connection as much. Now for regular practitioners, heel down and then take the foot out 60, 70 degrees. As you take the foot out, turn the hip. We're not really about the hip alignment here. That's okay. Just try to make it aligned. Then, your left foot, I want you to lift it up. As you lift it up, I want you to feel your left thigh pull back towards the wall. Feel that. And then your left hand holding the left hip, keep pulling the thigh back. Then you release your left foot down. Release the left foot down. Yes, and then stay here for a while. This is Parivrtta. Stay here. Keep the connection of the back heel. Don't lose that connection. Don't lose that connection. Now, simplified version of Trikonasana. Right hand placed in the inside of your left foot. Left hand on the hip. And then turn towards the left side. As you turn towards the left side, take your belly out. Take your belly out. Yes. Okay? And then left hand, point up to the ceiling. And then just stay here. Just stay here. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Try to stay in the position. Now don't lose your back heel. Back heel still pushing. Back heel still connected with the wall. Now the front leg, big mount, big toe, press down. Now look down. Left hand down. Now bend the left leg, right leg come forward, join the feet together, hands on the hips, and inhale, come up. Now stand on the spot and breathe. Breathe here. Well done. Well done, guys. Good. Okay, next one. We don't need the wall. But I want this to be more center, so I'm going to pull it out. You don't have to. If you want to pull it out, also can. We're going to do Chaturanga Dandasana. We also revise this because some of you, your hand position, your wrist position is not, I wouldn't say it's correct or not because this is not a proper pose. This is an intermediate pose, and especially in lieu of support that we don't have. Okay? So there is no exactly right or wrong, but to me, it is not appropriate because you might hurt your wrists. You might hurt your wrists. Now, the Chaturanga Dandasana, we are supporting our sacrum. And what you did was, some of you are supporting, let me think, you're supporting like this. When you're supporting like this, there is compression here. You may actually find that this is actually quite painful after a while. So therefore, you cannot really stay in that position. So when you are coming down like this, don't hold like this. And also when you hold like this, because this is painful here, your elbow will want to go out to release this pain. Whereas the elbow should be go should go in. So you may not feel nice because of the wrist position. So there are only two positions that you can do. One, you're doing like this. So most of us can do this up to about 90 degrees. So this is not a real issue for most people. So you're holding like this, or you're holding like this. So from the back, you should see at the end of the day, my palm should be like this, or like this. See where my finger, my thumb? So don't go in the thumb like this, then this part might hurt. This part might hurt. Okay? So let's try. Now we already done this already, so let's do it with me. Just be aware of the hand position. Lie down on your back. Lie down on your back. Lie down on your back. Now we talk about the heel position. The heel position, if you're too far, you can still press, but as you come up, the height is very less. The height is not enough to place your palm in. Even you lift your heel, it's not enough because you're too far. So you need to try to move it close, but not so close that you have restriction. It's so difficult to move yourself up. So it's just enough for you to press the heel down. Press the heel down. Now, heel come closer, and then now press the heel, roll the buttock up. As you roll the buttock up, your elbow push down, and then walk your elbow closer to the heel. So your chest become open. Once your chest become open, lift the heel up high, and then place the palm. Now for me, the most comfortable position is to have the fingers, all the fingers pointing towards my knee. Okay, and then your elbow should be go in towards each other more. Then once you're in position, release the heel down. And then internally rotate your thigh in. And then we stay here for a while. We stay here for a while. Now, if we have props, where my hands are, that will be my blocks. That will be my blocks. So since we don't have blocks, we are using our body as a support. So this is not a real pose. It's not a real pose. And then just breathe in, breathe out. If you can't do this with your hands tucked under your sacrum, you interlock the fingers and then press it down to the floor. You can also do this. Now, internally rotate the thigh. Now, if those actually who feel tired, you can come down. Okay? Otherwise, now lift the heel up, release the hands out, roll the sacrum down towards the heel, and then maintain bent legs, and then rest here for a while. Just keep it here for a while. Breathe. Okay, when you're ready, turn to one side and come up. And then have your mat rolled into one cylinder. Now sit down. We start with Dandasana. With sitting pose, it's like with standing pose, we start with Tadasana. In sitting pose, we usually, 99% of the time, we start with Dandasana. Okay? Now, open your legs wide to become Parivrtta Trikonasana. Open legs wide. Now, when we say Parivrtta Trikonasana, the maximum you will go to is 150 degrees. So for people who are tight, you can go to about 90 degrees angle, 120, 150. You don't go beyond. When you go beyond, you are going into a different pose because Konasana. There is 180 degrees, but we're not doing that, okay? Now with this one, your right leg, bend the right leg, and then take the right heel in, and then place it in between your perineum. Okay? Now have your hands in front of your body, in front of your legs, and then lift the chest up. We're going to walk forward, walk your hands forward, and then lean forward. But I want you to be aware of your left hip. When your left hip starts to pop up, you need to push the left thigh down, maintain the left sit bone on your mat. Okay? Now, slowly walk your hands forward. As you walk your hands forward, look at the screen, look at the screen. I don't want you to go towards your bent leg because this hip is tight. People go towards the bent leg. I don't want you to go towards the bent leg. I want to go straight forward. And then the hip wants to come up, you press the thighs down. Okay? Now let's walk slowly. You don't have to go all the way down. If you lose control, that's when you stop and stay there. If you lose control here, you stay here, stay here, stay here. Now, if you can still move forward without losing the control, you move even more. You move even more. And then you keep moving, moving, moving until you can come to your maximum. Watch your left sit bone. Are you pressing your left thigh down so that your left sit bone still touch your mat? Your left sit bone still be touching your mat. Press it down. Left hip keep pressing down. Good. Now don't lean towards your bent leg side. I know the bent leg side is easier. That's the reason, because your left hip is tight. But I don't want you to lean towards your right just because the left side is tight. That's why we are practicing. So you need to keep it there. Stay there for a while. Don't give up. Don't give up. Stay there. Yes, I know it hurts. I know. Okay, look up. Walk your hands back. Okay, now take your right leg out like Parivrtta Trikonasana. Now take your left leg in, bend, and then your heel go towards your perineum. Now before we walk forward, be aware of your left sit bone and your right sit bone. Some people who are very tight groin, like me, I have very tight groin. Even here, I already feel the imbalance between my left sit bone and my right sit bone. Unless you are very flexible, you may feel it's still even. But here, I also feel the unevenness already. So feel that unevenness. It doesn't mean that we have to be perfect. Feel the unevenness. My right sit bone has the potential to pop up. So you need to be aware. Once you're aware, hands in front of your body. Hands in front of your body. Keep your mind connected with the right thigh. Keep pressing the right thigh down with your mind. Keep that, and then only we walk forward. Walk your hands forward. As you walk your hands forward, once you feel you lose the control on your right thigh pressing down, then you stop. Then that's where you are at the moment. You just keep that. And if you feel you can still move some more, even it's hard, but you don't lose your control, then you go. It's about control. If you can control, you can go further. If you lose the control, you need to come back. Just go as much as you can without losing the control. You still press your right thigh down, right sit bone on the mat. Right sit bone on the mat. Don't lean towards your bent leg. Don't lean towards the bent leg. Come to the center. Come to the center. Yes, I know it's hard. I know. Breathe. Be in the center. Just wherever you are. Just wherever you are. That's fine. Okay. Look up. And then now take your left leg out. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Okay. Now I want you to turn to your right side, turn towards the right. Now your chest is aligned with your right toes. Your chest is aligned with the right toes. Just turn your body to the right. Now as you turn your body to the right, sit on the left sit bone. Sit on the left sit bone. Keep turning. And then turn towards the left, and then sit on your right sit bone. Sit on your right sit bone. Now, turn to the right now. Turn to the right now. Now, for those of you who are very tight, you try to hold the inside of your right foot. Your left hand is on the side. Keep pressing down to help you. So you're holding the inside of the foot. As you're holding the inside of your right foot, your right big mouth push away from you. Your right big mouth push away from you. Yes. Now, those of you who are more flexible, turn the hand, hold from the outside. Turn the hand, hold on the outside, and then now look towards your right and turn. Imagine your belly wants to come out towards the outside of your right thigh. And slowly come back. Now turn towards the left. Turn towards the left. Now, for those of you who are more tight, you just try to reach towards the inside of the foot. If this is really difficult, hold your ankle. Hold your ankle. It's too difficult, just hold your ankle. Otherwise, hold the inside of the foot. Those of you who are holding the inside of your foot, your left big mouth push away from you. Push your left big mouth away from you. And then if you can, the right back ribs roll towards your big toe. Yes. Those who are more flexible, turn your hand around and then hold from the outside of the foot and then pull and then look towards the left. Look towards the left. Now, did you notice your right sit bone popped up? Press the right thigh down. Press the right thigh down. Yes. Good. And slowly release. Come back to the center. Come back to the center. Yes. Now, these are varying degrees. People who are very tight, from here, you lift the chest up, you extend the arm, and then you hold your ankle. Stay here. Just hold your ankle, but I want straight spine. Straight spine. I don't want you to hold your ankle and then go all the way down like this. No. So if you're not able to maintain straight spine, you hold your ankle and then you stay here, straight spine up. Then, other people, you can hold the outside of your foot. You hold the big toe first. This is the easier one. Hold the big toe first and then push your big mouth away from you. This is the second one. Now, those of you who can go even more, hold the outside of your foot. Outside of your foot. And then extend forward. Extend forward. Now, elbow, bend your elbow. If you can still go, bend your elbow to the side, out and up. And then go all the way down if you can. And then stay wherever you can. Stay wherever you can. There are many, many ways that we can practice, but you don't have to do everything. Okay, slowly come up. Slowly come up. Okay. Now, we're going to go down to Shavasana. You deserve it, okay? Place it under your thigh. Place your mat under your thigh, closer to your buttock side, and then you lie down. Extend the legs, and just totally surrender the body. Surrender your whole body to the ground. If you have glasses, take off your glasses.